What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody is having a great day. It is that time again, pickups video time. I had a order come in from my good buddy the Bear. He sourced some stuff. We had a trade going on, and then I went into the coin shop last week before things got crazy at the beginning of this week, and I was able to score some stuff. I did put in quite a few orders last week, 5, 6, or 7 orders, but none of them have come in yet. Still waiting for them to come in. They're probably going to come in soon, so they'll be on the next pickups video. I'll definitely share with the pickups with you guys. But let's jump right into it and see what the Bear sent me first before we get into the coin shop bars. The very first piece here is an old Engelhard poured. Love these, definitely love Engelhard, and it's very, very hot and popular right now. This is a waffle back. This was a trade that I did. I traded him another vintage, and he sent me this one for my Engelhard collection. And before I get further into the video, the Engelhard is very popular and the prices are very high right now, in my opinion. You know, I've been part of a vintage collector for quite some time. I'm seeing some very, very common Engelhard bars like the Cast P series and whatnot go for very high premiums on the secondary market like eBay and places like that. So if you're sitting on a cache of them, it may be a good time, in my opinion, to maybe cash in on some of those premiums. I'm not telling you to go out and sell all your Engelhard bars, but my opinion from you know, seeing the market over the years and just seeing how some of the very common Engelhard bars where there was hundreds of thousands made, and the premiums on them right now are just, in my opinion, too high on the more common stuff. So if you have some of those, if you're able to flip some of those or trade off to some other people to increase the ounces in your stack, I would recommend doing that with some of your Engelhard. I have done that not too long ago myself to try to capitalize on the super high premiums of some of the more common Engelhards. So before we get into anything else, I just definitely wanted to share that with you guys. The next thing that you see that I got from the Bear here in the background, let's zoom out to take a look at this beautiful set from 1974. And this is from the Franklin Mint. As you can see, a whole bunch of flags there, which is very, very cool. It's the Great Flags of America. These are all sterling flags, and it comes with a book explaining all the different flags, what the meanings were as, you know, time went on. They're not all United States flags. Again, they're flags of America. So as you can see, there's like a Spanish, a French, what is that? What is that one? Here, let's see. That's Great Britain, and then we have the flag of the Netherlands. I knew it. It was right on the tip of my tongue. And then we have, you know, the Great Britain colored flag, or the colonial. I think that's the early colonial flag. Am I right there? Continental colors. Very cool there. This one, Swedish flag. Different flags of the United States. There's a California, Confederate, all different types of things. Let's go ahead and grab one of these and we'll zoom in just to give you a better look at how wonderful this set is. They're all in beautiful condition. Bear came across this set at one of his local coin shops. He picked it up for spot, and he passed that deal along to me. So I am very, very grateful for that, Bear. I appreciate this. Beautiful, beautiful flag set. He knows I really dig flags like the United States history as well. So the very, very cool piece. And it comes in this wonderful case. There's this that covers them up, but you can also set it out on your desk like that. There's over 6 ounces in there of actual silver weight. So it's a pretty nice set. And like I said, they're in wonderful, wonderful condition. So very, very happy to score that. Next thing that we will take a look at here, this big old lug of a bar. We'll zoom in just a little bit. Let's see if I can get you a better look. There it is. This is a first gen 100 ounce Engelhard bar, 6-digit. Very nice old bar, very nice old rare bar. As you can see, this one is also a partial X on the 100. You can tell that it's been hand stamped here on the 100 as well. You have seen me show these off in the past. I believe this is the 4th one to my collection that I have picked up over the over the past couple years. Locally, there was, from my understanding, somebody that got their hands on quite a few of these, or at least a handful. When I say quite a few, I mean a handful that were passed down to them from a loved one. You don't normally see this type of bar or this many of one type of bar. Somebody had been sitting on these for a long time, and when they passed, the loved ones have been cashing them in locally, and I have been scooping them up. So very, very happy to have this. Engelhard.com. It's a website out there that gives you some information on Engelhard. Mind you that they're just opinions. They're just people like you and I, but they have a lot of experience. And they estimate the mintage on this first series as less than 3,000 ever poured. But nowadays, I would not be surprised if there's less than 1,000 left. A lot of these did not survive. Regardless, this is a beautiful, large first-gen Engelhard, highly collectible. Will be going into my deep stack. This is a type of bar that I don't normally pick up, 100 ounces. I have picked up, like I said, 3 others of these. This is a perfect example of a deep stack bar that I plan on sitting on for a very long time. Just very happy to add that into my collection. So as we move on, this was another pickup from the local coin shop. This is a beautiful $10 Indian piece. I had not had a $10 Indian piece. I have come across them in the past. I picked this up last week before the metals kind of shot up. My coin shop has been just like everybody else's coin shop, where they've been being hit with tons and tons of business. However, they had a really nice, there's been just as many people coming in and selling as there's been buying. So my coin shop is stacked up on, bullion bars, rounds, 90%. There is no shortage there, and trust me, they do sell. They sell thousands and thousands of ounces. And but like I stated, just as many people out there panic buying, there are people out there that are selling as well and capitalizing on this spike. Let's see if we can zoom in and give you a little bit better look at this beautiful $10 Indian. I have a few of the 2.5s and a few of the 5s. Been wanting to add one of these 10s. In my opinion, this is probably high XF, low AU, but I'm definitely not an expert. And if you guys aren't familiar with the $10 Indians, these are basically just under a ½ ounce of gold. So very, very beautiful piece to add to my stack. And like I always tell you guys, I look for the deals. I was not looking to purchase a 100-ounce bar or gold. It just happened to be the deals that I had found this last week. And this one in particular, I have been waiting for a good deal to go ahead and pull the trigger. They had gotten multiples of these in, and they're pretty gold heavy at the moment. So I was able to score a really nice price on this $10 gold Indian. Let me know what you guys think about the pre-33s. Is it something that you would pick up if you're finding good deals on? I don't stack gold eagles. That's just my preference. I don't like to pay the high premiums on anything. However, I like premium pieces, as you can see, but only if I get them for not premium prices. That's how I stack. That's what dictates what I pick up and what I purchase. Again, this was a spot deal for my good friend, and I'll definitely return the favor to him on some cool stuff when I find it for him. So, when you have buddies out there in different places with different coin shops, if you guys have relationships like that, that's awesome. If you don't, try to get out there and see what coin shops you can find. Start your relationships with those guys. I'm very fortunate to have a nice one, like I've stated in the past, in my area that I can deal with. I do a lot of business with them, and I like to stack a lot of different things. So this is the type of stuff that I've been picking up. And like I stated, I had a few orders that I put in this last week that have not come through yet. And they are mostly from all silver creators, silver pourers out in the either YouTube or Instagram community. Looking forward to getting all those pieces. They should be in soon. I will be sharing those with you guys. So this is what I picked up this last week. Let me know your thoughts on my pickups, what you guys have been doing since the increase in spot and the premium and everything going crazy. I'm definitely not running out there buying a bunch of stuff. I continue to do what I always do. I go out there. If I find a deal, I pick it up. If I don't find a deal, I just save that money until I find a deal. You know what I mean? That's how I do it. That's how I'll continue to do it. I'm not all overexcited about the market. I'm not panic buying anything by any stretch of the imagination. I would recommend that you guys don't do that either. You know, take a deep breath, you know, take your patience and everything else that you've learned with stacking and continue to just, you know, pick up on a consistent basis. Look for those deals, you know, use your ratios if you can, all that good stuff. But again, I appreciate each and every one of you guys for stopping by. Please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.